You have your goal and where you're at right now. There's no in between. You are the investment. Okay. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Olivia Janelle and this is The Juice by OJ. Now that's some good OJ. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are a subscriber of my channel, welcome back to the Mindshift series, episode 4, called Structuring Your System versus Goals. If you missed the first episode of the Mindshift series, I covered how to dream smarter versus dreaming bigger. In the second episode, I covered how to trust your vision and make your vision board a reality. And in the third episode, I covered habits to manifest bigger in 2021 and beyond. I will kindly link this playlist at the end of this video, and also will link it in the description box below. At the end of each video, I encourage you to download the interactive guide that is associated with each single video. It's really easy to navigate. All you have to do is go down to the description box below, click the link, add your name, your email address. You can download it right then and there, and it will also be sent to your email inbox. In today's video, we are going to learn how to set systems instead of goals. I do want to throw this disclaimer out there. We are all different and we all have different walks of life. Therefore, each of our stories and experiences are different. The purpose of this video and the whole entire Mindshift series is to encourage you to invest in the biggest and most important asset you will ever own, and that is the brand called you. Now that we can agree upon that, let's understand what's today's juice. What is a goal and what is a system? How I personally create my systems and how you can then create systems for your personal life. Now, I will propose this question in the comment section down below. Answer this question. Do you find yourself every single year setting goals and not nearly achieving them in hopes that your failures are temporary? I know that at one point in our lives, we can all admit we've been there before. All right, let's just get right to it. First, let's uncover what is a system versus what is a goal. When a goal is declared, it is usually expressed in a single point system or a desired destination. It doesn't matter if your goals are long-term or short-term, they are concentrated on the destination. Yes, it is important for you to know exactly where you are going to go. But in order for you to receive happiness, joy, peace, and fulfillment, we need to adjust our habits that are setting systems rather than setting goals. Now you're probably asking, what is a system? A system is repeatable actions and steps that aid you into getting to your goals. Think of it this way. If goals are macro, systems are micro. And systems are how you achieve and surpass all of your goals. And what do I mean by that? When you are setting goals, you're merely just setting to a destination. You're not putting action steps in order for you to get there. So you have your goal and where you're at right now. There's no in between. But when you start setting a system, what ends up happening is your goal is here and you're here in this area. You're setting up your system to make sure that you're pinpointing every single step in order for you to get to. How did I create a system within my personal life? In my continued personal development journey, because I know I'm not at my destination, it's continuing and continuing and continuing. I noticed I would constantly spend time writing down my goals, sometimes changing them, and nearly not reaching them at all. Or oftentimes I wouldn't even set realistic goals. They were realistic in a sense, but there was a habit that I needed to implement in order for my goals to happen. I discovered multiple books, but one in particular is How to Fail at Almost Everything and Still Win Big by Scott Adams. Honestly, the title enough is the story of my life. In the book, Scott Adams diagnoses and breaks down every single thing that is wrong with setting goals. Here are 2 relatable goals that I have on a regular and daily basis. The first goal that I personally have is to be more organized, and I'm doing pretty well on this. Personally, I cannot stand a speck of dust. Okay, I'm being dramatic, but I can't have a cluttered environment. I cannot think when my space is mildly or majorly cluttered. Therefore, first and foremost, I make sure that I make my bed every single morning. In addition to that, everything is put back in its place. The next goal that I have is being active. I set time aside throughout the entire week to make sure that I'm eating healthy and also staying active. This is also great for my mental health too. I remind myself daily that I have goals that need to be surpassed. I show up for myself and execute every single portion within the system that I created for myself. Probably think to yourself, okay, Olivia, how can I take what you said and apply it to my personal life? The first step in making a change is awareness. Be aware of where you are going and which vehicle or system will take you there. Another book that I will mention is the 15 Invaluable Laws of Growth by John C. Maxwell. In his book, in the Law of Awareness, he said there's a big difference between having a dream that propels you to achieving and pulling an idea out of thin air that has no connection with who you are and what you can do. You must have some kind of criteria for knowing if the desire you have matches the abilities you possess. Therefore, making sure that you know exactly where you need to go and also knowing what vehicle or system will take you. And the second step is acceptance. Accept all of the terms. Accept the fact that you need to be willing to put in the work or the steps in order for you to get to where you want to go. The third step is to declutter. You're probably thinking to yourself, what in the world is she talking about? When it comes down to your space, and when it comes down to your mental or your physical space, every single thing that is non-essential to your life, get rid of it. Having a clear space is so important to structuring your system. The next step is to understand your destination or your output. Formulate your steps or your input that will make your destination attainable. The fifth step is choosing you. Everything is for you. If it is not, allow it to go freely. You are investing in the biggest and most important asset you will ever own, and that's a brand called you. Don't invest in anybody else's business. Only mind the business that pays you. You are the investment. And the last step is making time. If you have the time to scroll on social media, you have the time to invest in yourself. If you're busy, I understand that. I've never heard this before, and I actually made this up for myself, and hopefully this will help you too as well. It is spend 5, get 5. Spend 5 minutes at the beginning of your day reviewing all of the systems that you have in place. At the end of your day, get 5 minutes to reflect on the progress or admit that you need to adjust. I will leave you with a quote by John C. Maxwell. Action. You cannot win if you do not begin. The people who get ahead in the world are the ones who look for the circumstances they want. And if they can't find them, they make them. This means taking initiative. If it means doing something specific every day that will take you another step further to your goal, it means continuing to do it every day. Nearly all successes are the fruit of initiative. This concludes the 4th episode of the Mind Shift series. Before you head out into your amazing day, be sure to subscribe to my channel and also download the guide that is located in the description box below. My name's Olivia Janelle, and this is The Juice by OJ. As always, I will see you in my next video. Bye! Now you know that's a good OJ.